There have been renewed calls to rethink existing rules around granting people with disabilities permanent residency in Australia. Currently, those with medical conditions can be rejected by the Immigration Department if their health care costs are deemed too expensive.
11-year-old Alicio Haddad loves moving forward, but his family says outdated migration laws are holding him back.
Hi, I'm Alicio. I want to stay in Australia.
The Year 6 student was born prematurely in Lebanon with cerebral palsy. His father, Pierre Haddad, arrived in Perth in 2015 on a temporary visa and got a job in aged care.
I think the most safest place is Australia, as for me and for Alicio, my family now.
In 2021, the family applied for permanent visas but were rejected by the Immigration Department because of Alicio's medical condition.
It's a shame because, if Alicio had some special need, it doesn't mean he doesn't belong to the community or whatever.
The government's medical assessment of Alicio estimated that over 10 years, his public healthcare costs would amount to over $600,000. That figure includes disability services and special education needs. Disability advocates say no family should face deportation because they have a child living with a disability.
What we will lose from Australia is essential skills that have been here for a number of years. We know that we have a skill shortage at the present time.
WA Greens Senator Jordan Steele-John says the current threshold is exempt from the Disability Discrimination Act and that it needs changing. The current system is rooted in ableism, assuming disabled people will exist in publicly funded segregated settings. The federal government says it has begun preliminary work on the issue since coming into power in 2022, including the current review of the cost threshold, which has been said to be the next logical step in the process. Disability advocates say Australia's threshold is remarkably low when compared to countries like New Zealand and Canada. After years of waiting, the Haddad family will learn their fate at an administrative appeals tribunal hearing on January the 30th. If Alicio is rejected, the family will have one final chance of an appeal through a ministerial intervention. If that fails, they will have to leave the country. Christopher Tan, SBS World News.